A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder is not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder. Those strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. Sucre shading to his right, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Stepping in, Jesus Sucre, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 40, Jesus Sucre.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
In the air, down the line in left. Gall's in pursuit. And he makes the catch in the corner. Ready now, Andrew Kashner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. The 0-2 once more.
Nope.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
That's a ball.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, number 6. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A bouncer up the middle. There is Desmond. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The batter, number 3.
That's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leave one. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off.
Striding in for the Rockies, Herman Marquez. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
And that misses, ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
Now batting, number 1.
So striding in, Garrett Hampson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Marquez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
The left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. He swings and grounds it to short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what. Grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. From the stretch. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon. Fouled off. The 1-2. recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there is all of a sudden. Now in the box, Jonathan Villar as we begin the top of the fourth.
The second baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Jonathan Villar.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. In there, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down.
Now batting.
Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a
ball,
strike.
1 strike.
And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Leading off for the Rockies.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay. That out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. On the second, and he throws it away. So 2 on with 2 away. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese, hit a fastball out of the yard. But I'll tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep.
The batter, the pitcher,
Standing in now, Herman Marquez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Nope,
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. 3 runs already home here. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 2-2 one more time. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this. So striding forward now, DJ Stewart looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
When you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And here's Renato Nunez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Arenado's got it. One there.
Out.
And the throw was offline, but a good job to come off the bag and get the tag down. It's a double play. Stepping into the box, Jesus Sucre. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Dwight Smith Jr. will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he takes ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit on the ground out to short. Desmond has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Hunter Harvey, a right-handed reliever, standing 6-3, gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Hunter Harvey.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Harvey, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Garrett Hampson is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Mullins. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 6. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Ready once again, Cedric Mullins. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch fastball off the plate there.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes
McMahon.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled to first. And he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Up next for Colorado.
In now, Ian Desmond. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Again.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Desmond is retired. 2 down now. Riding in one. Once again, Daniel Murphy is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and then get back in that box and try and do damage.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Sucre is under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder.
Settling in now, Trey Mancini. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Here's the fourth hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in now, DJ Stewart. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The third baseman.
Ready now for Baltimore, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And there's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Again, another foul ball. Nunez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two-two is a changeup that misses, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Tapia is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Jace Peterson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 29.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
All even now, 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the...
Pitching for the Orioles, number 50, Miguel Castro.
Delivery to him on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Two and 0.
No strike.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Swing and a looper to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
David Dahl will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Nunez waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Charlie Blackmon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Charlie.
Nope.
Down and in
Ball
here,
one.
1 ball, no strikes. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-1 home. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Over to VR. To Trumbo for the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-2. Sun Hwan-oh has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 18.
Stepping up now, number 6. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Oh, has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up and down.
2-2.
Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Chop towards first. Murphy is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the
Number
box,
3.
Cedric Mullins. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan VR. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Outside with a cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Full count, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the stretch, this is foul right side. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Standing in, Trey Mancini. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And this is low, ball 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. But now in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Renato Nunez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
1-1.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 51, Paul Fry.
Here's the first
Now
pitch
playing
to
right
him.
field and batting 9.
Now a check
Number
swing, but he
Ball,
pulls up
down.
in time. Ball
Joey
1.
Ricker.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No
Ball, that's
offer
in.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 6 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
That's ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Arenado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
One
Swung
ball.
on and missed.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Misses. Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch line towards center field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come. Into the box now, Jesus.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, number 40.
Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a line drive. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he is in there. So stepping in. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This year against right-handed pitching, Mullins is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And it gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Mark Trumbo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next swing.
He brings it in, and the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Colorado took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. German Marquez with his 4th win this season. Andrew 4 innings as he takes the loss. Wade Davis closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I'm